Hi, and welcome again to another episode of The Consistency Queen. My name is Elsa Morgan. I'm a wife, I'm a mum, and I'm also the owner of a global women's empowerment company. I'm here to tell you and to share with you today the number one thing that I believe has helped me to achieve the seven-figure life that I've manifested into reality. And let me tell you, it took me some time to really grasp this concept, but when you understand it and you appreciate it, things naturally just evolve and come. I know, and nothing is easy, by the way. I'm never ever going to share with you easy because nothing is really just like that easy. You do need to work at it, is what I meant to say. And it's not meant to be hard either in terms of you need to work 24/7, but you do need to do the work. So I'll never promise you easy, and I'll never promise you that you could do it without working whatever it is that you need to work towards. But what I will say to you is that if you do implement this one thing, then you will start understanding the gaps, the opportunities, the growth that you need to experience to get there faster. And so the one thing that I'm talking to about is actually believing that it's already done. That living with the belief system and acting with this belief system that it's done. You're already there. You're behaving like you are already there. And when I have implemented those things in terms of goals that I've set for myself or things that are sitting on my vision board, things just appear. So for me, that happened to me when I was working towards appearing in Forbes. I really wanted to appear in Forbes. And then what I did is I put a cover of the Forbes magazine and I cut out a picture and I superimposed it onto the cover, and every single day I would stand in front of my vision board and I would visualize that people would coming up to me and saying, "Hey, I saw you in Forbes," and "Oh my goodness, I read your article, that is so amazing." And I could, see my mum congratulating me. I already believed that I was someone who was in Forbes already. Same thing happened with the house that we live in at the moment. I would see in my mind that we were living here already. I would walk past here and I would imagine what it would feel like to live there already. I was already behaving like this is where we are. This is the area that we're walking through. This is our area. This is, it's already done. Like I was behaving like I was a local. I would go to the local markets and cafes and things like that. The thing was already done. So when you start believing that it's already done, when you start behaving like that version that achieves it, what happens is that on a subconscious level, you're starting to accept that this is your new reality. You're starting to understand that this is the way that we're moving right now. And even though in the very beginning, your subconscious and your body will probably fight on you, and you're probably thinking, you don't really live there, or that's not really you. But the more that you understand, the more that you do it, the more that you just, stand in front of the mirror and tell yourself that you've already achieved it. The more that you speak it out loud, the more that you accept, like dressing that part or being that part, or even if you get like little signs and you can get like little stands that say your name and the job that you may want, or anything like that, that's just reconfirming over and over again that you've already achieved your desired result. And the more that you program that every single day, the more that your subconscious, your body, your conscious mind will start accepting that this is who you are. This is what you've achieved. This is the thing. Same thing happened when I wanted to manifest our first international business trip as a family, the four of us traveling international business trip overseas. And up until that point, I had no idea how it would happen, but I would visualize us walking down towards, the entrance of the plane, and you'd have the, business class crew welcoming us and seeing our children sitting in the business class seats. I would visualize that over and over and over and over again. And I'd have a photo of us superimposed, in the business class section of the plane. And I'd look at that over and over and over and over again. And of course, that manifested as well. Going to Disneyland with the children as well, manifested that. Same way, I'd put that on the vision board, and that's exactly what happened. Same thing with Universal Studios. I put that on the board, and same thing happened as well. Same thing happened with this house. So the number one hack that helped me to achieve the results that I've achieved up until this point is already believing that I had achieved it, already believing that it was done. So what can you do right now to be able to help you to start believing in that? Things like dressing as the part, start, making, doing your hair, your makeup, adjusting your surroundings, maybe start listening to different mentors, maybe starting to, adjust certain areas of your house to start reflecting the reality that you desire. These small adjustments play a massive role in you creating your reality, because it will take some time for your subconscious to really accept that this is what you desire. So if you're struggling to manifest and bring into life the things that you want, start making some subtle changes. Start dressing differently. Start telling yourself different stories. Affirmations play a massive part in reprogramming your mind. Start surrounding yourself with different people. Start listening to different mentors. Start, having a different routine. Maybe reading a book from someone who's achieved what you want to achieve. Start looking at Pinterest and YouTube and looking at people that have achieved what you desire, and then see yourself maybe cutting out pictures and superimposing yourself. And that way, like me, on my vision board, I'd stand in front and just see myself feeling the emotion of what that would feel like achieving it. These are all things that matter in the reprogramming of your mind, training your subconscious about the things that you desire and the things that you want to call in. But you know what the key is? As always, consistency. You need to do this on a consistent basis. You need to do this every single day. You need to do this like air to breathe, because all your thoughts, all your behaviors, all your emotions are based on the past. And so if you want to call in the future, you need to start behaving and seeing in the future. You need to start dressing like in the future. And you need to do this every single day. You need to apply yourself every single day like it is done. And you need to tell yourself, it is done. I've achieved this. I am here right now. I've received it. I've achieved all the things that I desire. And you have to keep saying that over and over and over again. It is done. It is done. It is done. And better than that is the more is coming, which is something that my mentor has taught me as well. Better is coming. And especially when things haven't exactly moved your way, better is coming is a great way for you to manifest the things that that are destined for you, that are designed for you. So to round off this episode, what will you do today to be able to step into the version that you need to become? What will you do today to tell yourself, to trick yourself, to remind yourself that it is done? Just even by dressing differently, by putting on a piece of jewelry, by creating a vision board that reflects your new reality, by saying affirmations that speak into reality the things that you want to desire, by following mentors that have achieved the things that you want to achieve. All these things matter. And you can just start off with one thing today and apply that consistently every single day with intention and focus. Imagine over time what you can achieve. So I hope you found value in this episode. Thank you so much for being here. If you want more content like this, you can hop into my free group, facebook.com/groups/empower her legacy. I look forward to seeing you on the next episode. And thank you so much for being here on The Consistency Queen.